Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nita here from Next with Nita, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for the blue eyeshadow. It's like a halo eyeshadow look that I did a couple weeks back. You guys loved it on Instagram, so let's go ahead and get started and play with this together. So the whole reason I want to do this is because I wanted to try out the Beached eyeshadow palette. I used this a couple weeks ago and you guys loved it and I loved it because the colors in this palette, I don't know if you can see, but the colors in this palette are gorgeous. I mean, the fact that all these colors are in one palette, just, it's so beautiful. You can do a lot of different looks with this. So I was like, okay, this is a good one and I really should do a video on it. Yeah, so, whoa. I knew that was coming. So yeah, it has a lot of pretty colors. You got the deep browns, you got the reds, you got some neutrals, and of course my favorite, the blues. So let's go ahead and check this palette out. We're gonna go ahead and get started and we're gonna use Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This has been one of my go-tos for a while now. I'm just gonna put a little bit of primer. Obviously will help get your shadow and your makeup to last longer. You don't necessarily have to put on a primer all the time, but I've just gotten the habit of doing so. A little trick that I've learned recently is you can just use your concealer as like a primer in case you're in a rush. I've done that several times and it really does do the job. I'm gonna bring the primer up to my brow bone. I'm just blending with my finger. Now that the primer's on, we're gonna go ahead and start with the base or the transition color. And this palette, it has a couple of good colors for that. It's these Salt and Blaze, but they're shimmery. And I typically don't like my base or transition color to be shimmery, especially with all the shimmer in the blue. So we're gonna start using the Urban Decay Naked Petit palette. I'll use a couple of these colors like so. One that I really like is Vibrate from this palette, and it's really good. It's really good for a transition color. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this, take Vibrate, go ahead and start with the transition. We're gonna start with the crease and just blend it together. Now that I have a little bit of like a base on my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the strong colors right here. So I'll be using this BH Cosmetics brush for the crease, and I'm gonna go ahead and take Double Dip, which is this really pretty sea blue color. And guys, it is heavily pigmented, so just like I just grabbed the tip of it and it's gonna go on pretty well. So I'm gonna get closer so you can kind of see. I'm gonna start by packing the crease right there, the outer crease, and start blending. One thing to keep in mind is as you're putting on eyeshadow, just don't be afraid, because things are naturally gonna look kind of crazy in the beginning, but I promise your whole look will get put together as soon as you're done. So just be patient and it'll look better. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip right back into Double Dip. It's cool, I'm double dipping back in Double Dipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just kind of do that again so it looks a little more pigmented. I hope you guys can see it better now. Yeah, you can, good. And I'm just gonna bring it in. I go a little above the crease too, your crease line. Okay, so that's just my crease and I fluffed it out in the middle of a little bit. And now I'm gonna take a different brush and I'm gonna mix the two colors, 16th Street and Blaze. So I'm gonna take a flat brush this time. This one's also by BH Cosmetics. It's like a flat brush. Can you see? It's not focusing. There we go, like this. Just taking Daybreak and Blaze. I just like to mix the two together. And I'm gonna start packing on the inner lid. And I'll show you a trick at the end of this of how I get this to shine more, but I'll do it at the very end. Now I'm going to take Salt and just layer over that shade just to brighten it up a bit. Oh, this is pretty. I promise it looks crazy right now, but it'll all come together. And that's one thing that kind of scared me away from doing eyeshadow in the past is I'll go halfway and I'm like, what am I doing? This doesn't look good. And I'm like, wait, let's just see how it looks at the end. And if it sucks then we'll try again another day. But I promise it'll all come together if you actually just try. Now we're going to take another it's a little tighter of a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take that double dip shade right here and go into like the inner, like the tear duct area. Again, very pigmented, so you don't need to go too crazy. And doing this actually adds that halo effect, ombre effect, however you say it. It's kind of like a halo effect though. So you can kind of see it already coming together a little bit. We're gonna do the same thing for the other side now. So now that the inner tear duct is done, I wanna actually emphasize the blue here. So I'm gonna take that same brush and then take that darker teal shade, which is Plunge right here. And this is where I'm gonna pack on the outer crease. So right here is where I'm gonna pack on Plunge and get it really in there. And we'll blend shortly. But now we're gonna take that fluffy brush that we started out with, a little bit of double dip, and start blending that in. I did all those steps, and the only thing that I'm gonna fix now is like the middle part. I got this really pretty mauve base, but I really want it to pop, so I'm gonna get a lighter color, and not from this palette, but I am gonna take another Urban Decay palette, and we're going back into Urban Decay and Naked Heat. It's their Petit Heat, so it's a few of their colors, and I think it's like a few of their must-have colors. It's great to travel with. We're gonna take the shade Inhale, which is the lightest shade, and we're gonna pack on in the middle right here. And you can kind of see that glow with this white. And layering over it with that mauve just really makes it stand out. Now, I do have a trick for y'all. In order to get that really intense, shimmery, like pigmented vibe, just spray on, I use my Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Spray it on the brush first, kind of like that. And then take your color. It really just adds like this, what's the word I'm looking for? It really just adds on this foil-y kind of look. The last thing I'm gonna do now is just to blend, because blending is key. I'm just gonna take that fluffy brush and simply like windshield wipe back and forth. Okay, so this is the Halo Effect blue eyeshadow look. I'm gonna get real close so you can kind of see. I have no liner on or mascara, which I think will really help put everything together. So why don't I just go ahead and do that for you guys. I'm gonna use Urban Decay's, I think it's just an Urban Decay party over here. I'm gonna use Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and I will just add a little bit of liner on my lower lash line. We're gonna go ahead and put a lash primer. This one's from Urban Decay as well. It's Subversion. It's really good. It just makes your lashes look longer and thicker every time you put the mascara on. So I'm gonna wiggle it on. It's gonna come on white. But don't fret. Once you put the mascara on, it'll look gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. While that's sitting, I'm going to go into my lower lash line and just fill in with a little blue to complete the look. So I'm gonna take a really flat angled brush, like this crease smudge. It's basically a two-sided brush, but I really like this side to kind of get in there. I'm just gonna take double dip and start the very bottom. To give this like a well-rounded finished look. I love smoking out the bottom lash line. It's just so much fun. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Heat palette once more, and then grab Inhale and just get a little bit right here. Get it right here, just so it pops. I love this color. It just makes such a difference. Okay, so I smoked out the bottom lash line, and now I'm gonna jump into mascara. I'm gonna use Urban Decay's Troublemaker because it is an Urban Decay party over here. We're just gonna keep that going and fill in my mascara. Can you guys see the difference? I'm still not done. This is just kind of like one swift layer. I'm gonna go in one more time. All right, that's how it looks with the lashes done. I'm gonna go and do the lower lash line, and I like to just swivel through very lightly. I actually love this mascara for the lower lashes. It's just so gentle with it. All right, and that is it, my friends. I just completed a really cool eyeshadow look. I'm so excited to edit this and see how it turns out because I have no idea. It could be terrible for all I know. I'm gonna get a close-up for you right now so you can kind of see. It's really fun, probably not so much a daytime look unless you're going somewhere fancy. This is a really good nighttime option, wedding option, like something fun, especially with summer coming along the way. Blue is just such a fun color, and this palette is so cute. I mean, just look at the palm trees on it. It's just screaming summer. So if you haven't gotten this palette yet, you should. You can create a lot of fun looks. Maybe my next one will probably use more of the warmer tones like Heat Wave and Daybreak. They're really, really good colors too. So I'm gonna play with those, and I might do another eyeshadow look with those two colors. Hi, Rufus, you wanna say hi? Rufus, there he is. Rufus, am I bothering you? Okay, he was sleeping. Do you wanna just say hi real quick? Rufus, come here, just say hi. Come on, you have to get up. Can you all see his face? He's such a sleepy little duckling. Yeah, he's such a sleepy duckling. But I wanted to have him in my future videos, just kind of like a get ready with me and the dog kind of series. He's just not cooperating right now, but it's fine. We're working on it. It's cool. This is all kind of trial and error. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you like it, and if you do try this look, hashtag NWN Beauty so I can take a look. I'll feature you and everything. So be sure to do that. Okay, the hub is over there making me laugh. I lost train of talk. Okay, train of talk. I lost my train of talk. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, all that good stuff, and please subscribe to my channel because I'm still running my giveaway. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I will be giving a $200 Drybar gift card to one lucky winner. Please, please, please subscribe, and of course, we will chat soon. Bye!